All right, Shalom. First off, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Hakudash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. And a sincere piece of citations to all the Akim pushing this word and truth and in all sincerity. It's the brother Ganon from DC Church coming back at you with a quick video. And Lord's will, this is going to be a quick one. Only got a couple scriptures I'm holding. But yeah, I just want, the spirit, was just on me to bring this out. And, as you can see, the title is, don't forget to mark your doorposts, because we are in a time of judgment. And, this is the Passover week. And we know even before and during and after the Passover, this still applies because, this is a time of judgment. This is a time where we see the Lord make examples out of individuals. The Lord, he's moving, he's working at all times. But, this is a time that we put on notice, so to speak. So, I'm going to just jump right into it. This is Exodus 12:12. It says, "For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plagues shall not be upon to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt." And we know that this land that we live in, the word Egypt in the Hebrew, the word Egypt means, Salaki, the word Egypt means bondage. In the Hebrew is Matazariah. But it means bondage. And we know this land that we're living in America is we're held bondage. So it's the same concept, man. The Lord is judging the land. The Lord is judging this place, and he's judging the people as well. And the scriptures say that the judgment is going to start at his house first, and we're seeing examples of it, not to, I'm not going to mention any names. Everybody already know what's going on, but the Lord is judging. And in the midst of the judging, we expose it, we make fun of it or whatever, which is, it's okay to do that. But the most important thing for us, the message of this video is to mind yourself too, and I got this scripture in Philippians 2 and 2:12. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved, ye have always obeyed. Wherefore, my beloved, ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." We got to work out our own salvation with fear and with trembling, man. Because though we can look at the judgment on another man, we can look at the judgment that the Lord is dishing out to this place, but we got to make sure that the judgment pass over us. We got to mark our doorposts and do what we're supposed to do. Continue to work, continue to go out to the highways and hedges, continue to be obedient, because the scriptures say obedience is better than sacrifice, So we got to make sure we are transforming from this world and doing the things that's commanded of us. Romans 12:1. These well-known scriptures. It says, "I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service." And these are the things, this is how you mark your doorposts. You do the things that is commanded, You know, you get the leaven up out of your house, but you really got to focus in on yourself. Make sure you're getting the leaven without of you, you know, and actually making sure that you're focusing on that. This especially, you know, you got to focus on that at all times, but especially, you know, during the times that we're in, you know, identifying your struggles, identifying your weaknesses, and improving. You know, getting better. You know, if you're stuck in a certain spot and you're struggling with certain things, you know, you got to make sure you're praying. You got to make sure you're fasting, and you got to be addressing these issues and getting this leaven without you, because that little bit of leaven can leaven up the whole lump, and it can pull you out of this truth. Verse 2, it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You got to make sure that we're daily, man, renewing our mind, you know, supping with the spirit, you know, supping with the wisdom, the comfort of the scriptures, you know, gathering up that oil, you know, not more so focusing on the wicked that's being exposed within our nation and the heathen, but focusing on us doing what we're supposed to do, you know. It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High, you know, because that's who we're trying to appeal to. We're trying to appeal to our power. We're trying to appeal to Yahweh Bashem Shai, so that the why, that mark of exemption is blessed upon us, you know, because we want to be exempt from judgment. We want the Lord judgment to pass over us and our households. You know, we don't want to be judged during the Passover. We don't want to go through these things that the Lord have planned for this place, because it says in Daniel's and Jeremiah, it says it all over Malachi, but it's right here in Daniel's 12 and 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. But the point is, the time of trouble was never seen such as time as there was a nation, man. And it says in Jeremiah 30:7, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it, even is the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. You know, we want to be the ones saved out of it, but the point is, there's the time that's coming, the judgment that's coming into this place. It hasn't been documented before. Nothing that's ever happened to this world is going to compare to what's actually coming to this place. You see, Jeremiah 16:14. Therefore, behold, the days cometh, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that broughteth the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth, that brought the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he hath driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. So, you know, just read. Obviously, we, you know, were ordered to read Exodus, but brothers should already know the story anyway, of the plagues that hit Egypt, you know, and how the Lord destroyed the place, you know. And even the scripture Exodus 12:12 that I read earlier, where it says that he was going to send judgment upon all of the firstborn in all of the land of Egypt. You know, that was a horrible time, you know, that actually truly happened. It wasn't no fairy tale biblical story. It was these things really happened. And no more are we going to speak about the how he delivered us out of Egypt, but it's going to be talked about how he delivered the Israelites out of the land of the north, which is speaking about the north of America, man. So great tribulations, great troubles, great judgment, Mashapatnim, is coming upon this place, and we have to mark our doorposts so that judgment pass over us and we be saved up out of it, And we're not talking about the judgment of Esau, how Esau is going to, run down on us. We're not worried about that. We're worried about the judgment of the Lord, Like the scriptures say, fear not him that can kill the body, but you're supposed to fear him that can kill both body and soul in hell, So that's the message, Lord's willing. This was edifying. That's the message of this video, is to focus on you, in this time of judgment. Focus on the leaven within you and purge it up out of you. Get better. Get stronger in this truth. Don't get too caught up on the judgment that's happening to others amongst the nation, because you got to work out your own salvation. You got to still worry about you, One thing that happened to another man, something else can happen to you, if you're not on your P's and Q's, But that's it, man. That was on my spirit to bring it out. Lord's willing, it was edifying to the hopeful elect. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, our Hakudash. Give double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us the truth. And shalom to the elect. Shalom.